Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. On behalf of Markaz Sahaba, the voice of Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah, we present to you our daily Naseehah and advice. Today, with the grace and mercy of Almighty Allah Jalla wala, we focus on the 3rd of Shawwal. It was on the 3rd of Shawwal, the 8th year after the Hijrah, which corresponds to the 24th of January 630, the Battle of Hunain took place. Now remember the sequence of events. First we find that Fateh Makkah took place, and this was in the month of Ramadan during the 8th year of the Hijrah. And if you are traveling from Makkah towards Taif, then one route will take you past Hunain. And in Surah 9, Surah Tawbah, verse number 25, Almighty Allah speaks of this battle because the Muslims were approximately 12,000, and the non-Muslims, the Hawazin, they were master marksmen, and the Thaqif tribes, that they were 4,000. So some of the new Muslims who embraced Islam said that now we can't be beaten because we have the larger numbers. So Almighty Allah states, لَقَدْ نَصَرَكُمُ اللَّهُ فِي مَوَاطِنَ كَثِيرًا. Indeed, Almighty Allah helped you in various places and battles. وَيَوْمَ حُنَيْنٍ, and in the battle of Hunain, إِذْ أَعْجَبَتْكُمْ كَثْرَتُكُمْ, and you were impressed with your large numbers. فَلَمْ تُغْنِ عَنْكُمْ شَيْئًا, but these large numbers that you were 12,000, they 4,000, so they did not help you anything. وَضَاقَتْ عَلَيْكُمُ الْأَرْضُ بِمَا رَحُبَتْ, the world and the earth became constricted and narrow for you, despite and notwithstanding its spaciousness. So وَضَاقَتْ عَلَيْكُمُ الْأَرْضُ, so Almighty Allah subsequently then gave them victory. So this is why we must never place our trust on the worldly means. Use it, but place our trust solely, only, exclusively on Almighty Allah Jalla wala. So nevertheless, this battle took place in the Battle of Hunain. It is known as, then it was one side the Muslims, and obviously the leader and Amirul Jaysh, commander-in-chief, was Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and on the other side were the Hawazin and the Thaqif tribes, and then they were defeated, and thereafter Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam then went to Taif and so forth. So that is the sequence of events. First we find the Fateh Makkah, conquest of Makkah. Thereafter we find, you must remember, the Hunain, and thereafter the Taif. So that is how these battles took place. Second one will be the Sunnah. We are in the month of Shawwal. So here in South Africa, tomorrow, remember, will be the 2nd of Shawwal. In Makkah Mukarramah, Madinah Munawwarah, most countries, it is the 3rd of Shawwal. Be that as it may, now Mustafa Habibuna sallallahu alaihi wasallam married Sayyidah Aisha radiallahu anha. In this month of Shawwal, the nikah took place. Siddiqa Sayyidah Aisha radiallahu anha, our honorable mother, she had no children, but if you open Tirmidhi Sharif, you will find she says, Tazawwaja bi Rasulullahi sallallahu alaihi wasallam fi Shawwal. Mustafa Habibuna sallallahu alaihi wasallam's nikah to me took place in the month of Shawwal. And we also find that she would encourage her family members that they should get married during this month of Shawwal. So the best month to get married, the Sunnah month, is Shawwal. And if you want the exact date, Allama Mullah Qari rahimahullah in Mirqat, the commentary of Mishkat Sharif, has written the 10th of Shawwal. Mustafa Habibuna sallallahu alaihi wasallam nikah took place, was Siddiqa Sayyidah Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha. So therefore, my brothers, sisters, daughters that get married, we know we're in lockdown, but still you can perform the nikah and so forth. You are in a different town and our brother is in the other town, so you appoint somebody as a wakil and perform the nikah, because otherwise there's WhatsApping and chatting and all is haram. Remember that. So in this Mubarak month of Shawwal, get our daughters, sons married, inshallah. And speaking of nikah, once the nikah takes place, then we say Barakallahu lak wa Barakallahu alayk, that Allah grant you barakah from all the directions. Wa jama'a bainakuma fi khair, Allah keep the two of you together with all the goodness and the khair. The hadith is mentioned in Abu Dawood. May Almighty Allah Jalla wala make us and our spouses the coolness of one another's eyes. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.